Top story this hour has to do with civil rights and property rights. A Manatee County developer says his are being violated. He's upset because of the judge's order forbidding him to have guests, shoot a gun, or even hunt on his expansive property. SNN's Grant Boxleitner explains.
Chris Baden is a sixth-generation resident of Manatee County. He wants to turn 1,400-acre Rocky Creek Ranch into a hunting and shooting resort, something his father would be proud of.
The dream of my dad to have his own place to go hunt and fish and just be a kid.
The site would be much more than a place for guns. Baden says horseback riding, a bed and breakfast, and more are in the works.
Canoeing expeditions based out of our fine lodging facilities, kayaking.
But because of a pending lawsuit and a very unusual order by Manatee County Circuit Judge Jeanette Dunnigan, Baden is not allowed to do very much at Rocky Creek Ranch. There's no hunting allowed, and that's just the beginning.
Forbidding the discharge of firearms at Rocky Creek Ranch for any purpose. Commercial, personal, self-defense, land management.
He isn't even authorized to have guests at the ranch.
That no non-family third parties are permitted on site.
Baden says the judge's order violates several of his civil rights.
There are probably legal arguments as to private property rights that have been intruded upon it.
Herald-Tribune investigative reporter Lee Williams has been following the case closely.
Basically bars Chris Baden from shooting on his own property or having friends over to his own property. And if you look at that's clearly a first and probably a pretty good Second Amendment violation. But in talking to some experts, it's also a pretty good 14th Amendment violation because the Constitution, especially the 14th Amendment, gives you the authority to enjoy your own property as you see fit.
So for now, Rocky Creek Ranch is tied up in court. I'm Grant Boxleitner for SNN, the Suncoast News Network.
Now, tonight, Judge Dunnigan is not commenting on the order. It's part of his civil rights lawsuit brought by a neighbor who does not want a shooting range on the property. Be sure to read Lee Williams' story on the case Tuesday in the Herald-Tribune.